Welcome back, everybody. It is a Thrifty Thursday on Rising. Tomorrow is International Day of Happiness. I'm sure you have it on your calendar. And the old saying goes, money can't buy you happiness. But new research shows it's not exactly the case. Local financial professional James Gallagher from Waterstone Financial is here to talk about how money can buy you happiness. Okay, so Jamie, our meteorologist, I'm going to have to say, had something pretty enlightening to say. He doesn't think money can buy happiness. He just thinks it's more comfortable to cry in a Corvette than a Schwinn.
Well, he's close.
Which I agree.
Well, he's close. Money can buy you happiness.
How?
So, but to a point.
Okay.
Right? I mean, certainly there are many, many wealthy people, and I've known some of them that are absolutely miserable with their money. So that doesn't necessarily buy you happiness. So I've got 3 tips on how to spend money to buy you happiness.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for these tips.
All right,
because
ready?
you know, you always hear it can't. So.
Okay. The first one we want to do is to buy experiences as opposed to stuff. So, you know, the obvious thing is I'm going to buy that new Corvette. That's going to bring me all this happiness, but not necessarily. I'm going to tell you a story about one of our clients. He was told that he had cancer, and he only had a year to live. And so at that point in time, do you think his priority was to buy a new car, to buy that big screen TV?
He wanted to live life.
Right.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden he was out, he was doing tours of the world, he was going and visiting people he hadn't seen forever, he was going on epic adventures. He started living through experiences. And I can tell you 4 years later, he's still here, and he's one of the happiest people that I know.
He found that little secret.
Yes, he found the secret. It wasn't the stuff. He doesn't buy any stuff. He buys experiences.
That's the first thing that came to my mind when you said experiences, is that traveling and making memories and things like that. All right, great story. So what's number 2 here? Well,
number 2 is the gift of giving. And we all know that giving somebody a gift, it makes them smile, makes them happy, but some people take it a step further. I have another client of mine that she retired. She wasn't sure what to do with herself. She went to clown school.
No.
She went to clown school. She now travels with her church and her mission, and she takes her clown gear with her, and she's in countries all over the world entertaining kids and making them happy and giving that gift of giving.
So she definitely is happy with her money. And
she is very happy.
We're right down the street from Sarasota. You know, they've got a lot of clown stuff going on up there with the circus.
Right.
Okay, so then the next one you say, time usually is against us, but in this case we can make it work to our advantage.
Right. Buy your own time back. There's got to be something in your life that you don't enjoy doing, really, whether it's cutting the grass or cleaning the house or something, or maybe I have several.
Can I check off everything like that on my list?
We got to be able to afford it, but yes, buy something back, you know. Make sure that, and when you do buy that time back, make sure you spend it wisely. I mean, when was the last time that you took time to go down for a walk on the beach? We live in Fort Myers. We live on the beach. You know, make sure that if you're going to buy that time back, go spend it wisely.
It's so easy to take advantage of that. So, but on the flip side here, there is some spending habits that can decrease your happiness as well.
There are certainly places not to spend money. And this comes back to that splurge mentality. You walk into the store, you go, I gotta have this. Or you go buy, Jamie goes and buys that Z06 Corvette.
He's buying the Schwinn, don't get it twisted.
Yeah. He goes and he buys that. Can he really afford it?
Right.
And if he can't, then he's going to spend the next 5 years with a payment that he can't afford. It's going to bring him a small bit of joy at the beginning, but in the end, that all those payments and all that kind of stuff can really make you unhappy, and that's what we begin.
Lastly, I do want to get to this because I think it's so important. A lot of us are stuck in that limbo of, okay, we've got debt. Do we pay that down or do we save our money? How does that? What's better to do? Do we just pay off that debt, or is saving money better?
Well, what I do is I really highly recommend people that you got to get your debt in control first. That doesn't mean pay it all the way down. But, you know, go to our website, waterstonefinancial.net. We have a debt worksheet. We really encourage people to go through it and kind of understand, are you in control or not of your debt? Once you've got that in control, now start to put money off to the side for savings. That's when you need to do that. And you need to have that emergency fund. If you've got your debt in control and you've got some savings, that's going to generate happiness.
Yeah, and it frees up more money, and also that power of when you stop that credit card, once you finally get that down to zero is awesome.
That's going to make you happy too. So.
All right, well, James, pleasure as always. Thanks for coming on this morning.